All right, today we're going to go ahead and take a look at a game from Fool's Theory. 11-bit Studios published it. It's called the Thaumaturge, and this is a choices matter turn-based combat. It's based on 20th century Warsaw, so we're going to go ahead and jump into it, take a look at it, see how we like it. If you guys do like this type of content, could you please hit the like button, share the video, subscribe if you'd like to be notified of any content in the future. Let's go ahead and jump into this and see how this plays. New game. Are you sure? Yes. It says thaumaturge is a word deriving from Greek. It means miracles. A thaumaturge or temperaments. Temperamencer is one able to discover secret lingering in persons or places. They recognize flaws or stigmas imprinted on the human psyche and can bring them to the surface as they doctor of souls. Are they a doctor of souls? It is impossible to fully name the essence of a thaumaturge without being born one.
For years I've been seeing you in my dreams, and lately more and more. I know it's you, but I can no longer recognize your face. I don't know if I'd recognize you if I saw you. I hope your condition hasn't worsened much since you last wrote. I can hardly imagine what a nightmare you're going through. Remember, you're not alone. I'm sure our father would be happy to help, if only you asked him. I assure you that for now, I haven't said a word to him about your search or your health, just as you requested. He doesn't know your intention, and with God as my witness, he'll not find out from me. I know you think the only thing that can help you is a miracle. But such itinerant miracle workers, preachers, and folk mystics often take advantage of those in grave condition who are desperate or seeking help. I hope the man you're pursuing can actually ease your mind. But if not, remember that in the end, we will find a way to help you. Just because we can't see it now, does not mean it doesn't exist. Send word as soon as you get there. I want to know you are safe. With as much love as I have. Ligia.
Ligia.
Could you spare a moment for me? I'd like to send a telegram.
Of course. Pardon me, sir, but are you feeling all right?
Yes, thank you.
You're not looking your best.
Thank you.
What's your message?
Go ahead and dictate your message. Let's play a trick on them for talking about our appearance.
Take this down, please. Arrived. Very beautiful views. People honest at first glance. Sincerely, your barely living cripple.
I didn't mean to cause offense.
Well, then strike that, please. Take this down, please. Arrived. I think I have found him. I hope he will receive me. I will write as soon as I am able.
And payment?
On receipt.
Anything to add at the end?
Send greetings to your sister. Let's go ahead and mess with the. There you go.
Please add, tell father I'm writing bad checks in his name all over Europe.
From whom?
My name is Viktor Szulski. Szulski. And Victor with a W, not a V.
Interesting name. Where's this headed?
Warsaw. Russia.
And this is supposedly Georgia. Russia here and Russia there. Russia everywhere, on every map.
Maps change. I know. Let's get on with it.
Pardon?
I was talking to myself. Which way to the village?
The coachman is picking up the mail. Maybe he'll give you a ride.
Thank you.
Loony.
All right, it says find the miracle worker in the village. It says you can move freely around W locations. It says it feels like ages have passed since your last letter, or maybe it's just the winter that makes everything good and warm seem distant. As you guess, the life of an exile does not spoil me. Years ago, I was uprooted from my homeland and sent to a foreign land among foreign people to fight under Russia banner. And how am I today? I live among people who hate me. I'm losing my health and my mind. P.S. I don't think this letter will make it through the censorship, but if it does, please tell Anelka that the thought of her brought me solace. All right, so we found the letter there. We ain't gonna read all of these out loud, though. We'll look at them, though. I will send you all the documents and authorizations. Don't delay any longer, Lou. Is there like a button to hold to highlight? I wonder if there is. Usually it is like Alter tab. Let's see. Nope. And no. Perception. As thaumaturge, you possess exceptional perception. You can see things that are hidden from sight. You can anticipate the enemy's actions. You can follow traces of emotions, thoughts, actions, and words. It's like a Witcher sense. The tragic events of August 29th have cast a shadow on the city of Typhilus. Or is it Typhila? Yeah. Leaving it in deep mourning. Yesterday's rally or reform proposals set by Minister Alexander were discussed was brutally interrupted by Cossack troops that stormed inside the municipal board building. Armed Cossacks or Cossacks entered the conference room. Let's talk to Coachman real quick.
Hello. Are you going to the village by any chance?
Hello there. Where else? There's nowhere to go here, sir. The station, the village, and the cemetery. That's all. A horse can't go any higher.
The village is what interests me.
Well, if you've got reason to be there, climb in.
All right, thank you. Yeah. Ask if there's a healer in the village.
So is it just locals living in the village?
Who else would want to live in a shithole like this?
I actually meant, is there anyone visiting, a guest?
Ah, you came for some healing. Well, he's no guest here. He's been here months, my friend. The people are tormented, so he's sure got folks to heal.
Where might I find him?
I bet he's still in the tavern. He prays this time of day. Oh, he prays a heck of a lot. You getting in, or what?
Yeah, we're getting in.
I'd be grateful.
Always nice to have someone to shoot the breeze with.
All right, so I guess we're gonna go down here and get some medication or something.
Nothing
look
to
pink.
see around here. This is everything. Hard to get lost in this place. Head to the tavern over there, past the little square, up the steps. They'll tell you where the preacher's at. Or this time of day, he'll be there himself.
Thank you.
Workers in major cities are preparing for action. The hour of trial is upon us. Oh, we get some experience from that.
Gentlemen, is this the tavern here?
Hey, Putnik. You coming from far?
Indeed, I'm tired.
Nice boots. Are they warm?
Yeah, show no fear. Yes, indeed.
Actually, I have particularly warm boots. Thanks.
And sooner or later, these might kick their arses.
Don't tempt me, Luca. Don't tempt me. Give me a sec. Got to sort out formalities with this tourist.
It's your snummy. We are the Tsar's soldiers.
Those don't look like soldiers' faces. Closer to thieves.
I don't think he'll talk to us voluntarily.
Oh, y'all want to go ahead and try to get my boots? All right, victory conditions. When your enemy lose all their health points, you win the fight. The enemy's health points are shown on bars below their feet, while your health points are represented by a bar in the bottom left corner of the screen. Okay, let's go ahead and... You're not getting these boots, brother. Yo. You hit me in my freaking small rib. Yo, he just cut us. Perception allows you to anticipate the enemy's actions to find out what they are planning and unfold actions queue at the top of the screen. Each skill has its own speed. Slower skills are more powerful but require preparation, bringing the risk of an enemy attacking first. Bro. I'm getting him out of here. Yo, he didn't cut us twice now. They're gonna respect us in this town.
Right. They won't report us. They'll be too embarrassed to admit some cripple got the better of them.
Yeah. Keep looking at my boots if you want to.
Good boy.
News from Yerevan. Our correspondents report that the newly appointed governor, Prince Napoleon Louis, has arrived in town. The highest officials were present at the welcoming ceremony, followed by dinner with representatives from the most eminent families.
Forgive me, sir. Is your name Grigory Yefimovich Rasputin?
I forgive you.
I'm sorry. It's just I've been looking for you for a very long time, and...
And you expected a thinking simpleton, an illiterate who swindles sick people and claims he can speak to God himself. I already said I forgive you.
Yes, I've heard. Especially in Petersburg. I've also heard about the healings, even hopeless cases. Inexplicable ones.
And what do you believe in?
Say you believe in the miraculous power. Let's just say that.
In miracles. In my condition now, I can only hope for a miracle. And I know the meaning of that word. I'm a thaumaturge.
Where are you coming from?
Say you were born in Warsaw.
I'm from Warsaw,
So, from Russia.
Poland.
From which Poland? The Russian one, the German one, or the part that belongs to Austria?
From Warsaw.
Do you have a name?
Wiktor Szulski.
On my path, I've already come across people who've lied to me about their problems, and then gone around calling me a charlatan. After them, others arrived, with pitchforks and torches, and I had to endure insults and spit in my face, or flee for my life. And now you say you're a wizard from an imaginary country that no one has seen on a map in over 100 years. Forgive my amusement. I haven't had my first coffee yet.
I forgive you, and I'm still asking for help.
Prove you're a thaumaturge, and I'll hear what you have to say.
Okay, I got you.
What would you like me to do, sir?
I've met a few of your kind, so I know what you're capable of. Find something in this tavern that belongs to me, and tell me something only I could know.
First, I need to have something personal that belongs to you to learn your trace. It's a sort of pattern I'll use to recognize the other objects.
Smell this.
Smell this. That says time-worn prayer beads with 30 woolen knots. Rasputin's wish. Rasputin has magnetic zeal and passion. He is a man with an attractive personality, strong and fierce, who is easy to follow. One just has to be careful not to get burned by the flame of his ardor. Okay. Say you got everything you need. Let's examine the object.
Have you figured anything out yet?
Yep.
I'll return to you in a moment.
I can hardly wait.
Says broken bottle. Observations and information that you acquire by interacting with people and items. Observations make up conclusions, a valuable source of knowledge about the world and the events that can help you in different situations. Perception and objects, they possess perception, which allows them to read other people's emotions, actions, and words. You must develop the heart, deed, word, and mind dimensions sufficiently. Some of the items you will find a trace of someone's personality. It takes one of the following 3 forms: unknown, familiar, certain, and traces.
Let's take a look around.
Oh. Oh, we got to get into the...
Who would have thought there were such layers of passion within him?
It says it vibrates with a languishing moan of delight, a touch of silk, the scent of courtly powder, but that which is soft and warm is also pierced by the thorns, impeding separation and longing. Passions. Who would have thought that this priest had such passions? Surprisingly, the mask of a healer conceals an outstanding lover, irresistible to women's heart and bodies. Perhaps this is one of his healing methods. Too low. All right, points. It says on the Grimoire's cover, there are available points. These are upgrades. Okay. They said our word is too low.
What have you learned, wizard?
Well, you're a zealous man. It permeates every level of your personality, your faith, your abilities.
Not such an impressive discovery.
I haven't finished yet. In Petersburg, you left behind a very devoted and very young lady-in-waiting.
At least one, my friend. Have a seat. Tell me again, why were you looking for me?
Tell them what the problem you got. Ask about the lady in waiting.
A few years ago, I attempted to catch a wild salutor, and that ended with me losing contact with my first salutor. That means I can't develop my abilities. I know that my Uber is there. Sometimes he shows himself, but I can't feel the link anymore. Generally speaking, I'm losing it more and more each day. If it disappears, my mind, I'll lose my sense of reality. I'll fall into madness.
I don't know if I can help you.
Say you can pay him well.
I've got money, if that's what matters.
Give it to the needy. Your riches mean nothing to me. I meant I don't know if I'm able to help you. My gift is something I've received from God. Some I've helped, others I can't say. And I've never treated a thaumaturge.
Maybe just do the same with me as with the others.
We can try. Focus on my voice. You are safe. As long as you can hear my voice, you are safe. Let me gaze into your mind.
Don't get
Let
lost.
me see through your eyes. Let me...
Where am I? Rasputin. There's no one in here.
Just find the way.
I need to get out of here. What is this sound? Shackles?
You're blind. you've never grasped the science of spotting the perfectly obvious. Can you still not see?
What do I supposedly not see?
Flaw clouds your vision. It always has. Pride. Your damned pride and sense of superiority.
I must have gotten that from you, Father.
You'll lose, idiot. You always do. You're even losing against yourself. You can't see, but can you at least hear? You're weak, stupid, and blind.
Dang, you said we weak, stupid, and blind.
Do you hear me? Do you? Do you?
I can see, Father. Clearly.
Will you be lying there much longer? I wanted to sweep.
Where's Rasputin?
In the cemetery, chasing away evil spirits and giving people comfort. You all right?
Yes, yes. Absolutely.
I wanted to sweep.
I'm just heading out. It's so good to see you again. And something else. I saw him clear as day. It wasn't a vision. It was a salutor, unbound by a pact. A wild one. And if so, that means there's someone in the village with a flaw that's attracting it.
You talking to me?
I was praying.
I wanted to sweep.
Alright, find the person with the flaw that will the salutor is seeking. Multiple objectives. Quests have multiple objectives. Freely switch for the one you'd like to track. After switching, the objectives will reveal a path to the follow. Sometimes this path is so mysterious that it eludes even an experienced thaumaturge. No worries, the remaining objectives will provide a way to solve the quest. Oh, okay. We got a protective charm.
Excuse me. I need to get to the local cemetery. Could you give me a lift?
I've only just come back from the post office this morning. I'm not getting the horse going again. Back to the cemetery. It's not like anyone there is going to run away. And look, my horse is more dead than alive.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Manipulation. Using thaumaturge, you can manipulate other people. First, you must know a person's secrets, which you can learn by making conclusions. If the manipulation is available, the character interaction icon will change and up here will appear.
What do we have here?
gawk, but without lifting a finger. Just, Vesna will bring it, Vesna will help. But if Vesna needs help with something, there's nobody to be found. That's not yours, don't touch! All these newcomers causing more problems.
Find the person. We still got to find the person with the flaw. Oh, okay, so we got to go around here and look.
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
A dead goose? It says, from the goose's twisted neck flows the anger and passion. The wave of emotions carries no desires for meat or feathers. What is, we got 2 of something. Find him, he's at the cemetery. We're going the wrong way. All right, let's keep moving.
Over my dead body. I reject this verdict.
Well, I expected as much, and he wanted to come see you himself. He was first to judge.
I said what I said, and I won't change my mind. Go away, you're attracting gawkers.
Not gawkers, a witness. And let him listen. He'll see it fairly. Sir, this liar and thief here stole a memento of my mother. And this witch says I'm supposed to hand my goose over to him too?
Because you strangled mine. Now what do I care about some trinkets your mother left you?
Because we already know you strangled the goose, but you still haven't proved that Bogdan stole your pendant.
Where is the justice here?
Draw a conclusion. Neighborly disputes. It seemed that the neighbors quarreled over a goose strangled in an act of revenge, a classic genre. Support the wise woman's verdict.
Why don't you relax and listen to the words of the wise woman?
Well, all in all, it's... I'm sorry, Bogdan.
Come inside, and tell me what you're doing here.
Okay, so she must know what we do. Hold on, there's something right here, right? Salt on the doorstep protects from unwanted visitors and other misfortunes.
The villagers seem to have a certain respect for you, ma'am, so I wanted to ask your help with something.
I'm not getting any younger, boy. Talk before I drop dead.
Something continues to elude you. Accuse her of taking advantage of superstitious villagers. Something continues to elude you. Keep searching.
Well then, I hope you'll still be alive when I get back, madam.
I think we got to do something before we actually deal with her. She has some other stuff going on. Find the person with the flaw. Okay, that's what we're trying to do. We got to find the flawed one. So we gotta. Oh, there we go. What's this? Coachman used a rag to wipe the sweat from his forehead. The coachman is tired and weary. He worked hard unloading the wagon alone. I can relieve his suffering. We're gonna definitely manipulate.
I'm not going anywhere.
Oh yeah, you are.
Maybe you'll change your mind and drop me off at the cemetery after all.
Well, on the other hand, this place isn't much more exciting than the cemetery, and I meant to take the horse out for a ride, so get on.
You're alive. Does that mean I helped, Thaumaturge?
Yeah, I'm gonna thank him for his help.
I don't have enough words to thank you for what you've done for me. I haven't felt this way in years.
I'm glad I could help.
What are you doing out here?
When I heard you were at the cemetery, I was sure I'd see you resurrecting the dead.
Not yet. Today I'm just praying for rest for Vasily's soul. The whole village is suffering after his loss. He was the elder here.
He cursed this place. Since he died, darkness and misfortune have hung over the village.
You see? To them, every harm comes down to witchcraft. They believe that after Vasily's passing, the village was possessed by some monster that howls at night or some other Yafits.
Tell them they might be right. Ask the woman about the ill fortune hanging over the village.
What changed in the village after the elder died?
It's all dreadful, sir. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. When folks get to arguing now, they're so hot-headed, before you know it, they're at one another's throats. Ladies have no patience for kids, nor lads for ladies, nor neighbors for neighbors. Any word might seem offensive and like an insult waiting to happen. Then you've got to fight.
Tragedies such as Vasily's death leave their mark on everyone. It takes time to come to terms with something like this. That doesn't mean this place is possessed by dark forces.
Tell them they might be right. Let's see.
How did this elder die?
There was a fire, sir. Flames shooting sky high, and him burning, swearing, speaking curses. And the curse stuck. Those ruins seem a profaned place now. A wicked spirit has taken over the blighted land.
Don't encourage her. Once she gets going, it can't be stopped.
This could also be the work of a salutor.
What do you mean?
His death was not peaceful. The elder died in flames that consumed his house, the ruins that are thought to be cursed, and locals speak of them with horror.
As you were healing me, I had a dream, a vision. But on the borderline of sleep and wakefulness, I thought I saw a salutor. That's what might be influencing the villagers in Wailing at night.
They're good people, but none too bright, Victor. I'm afraid they might be talking about a train.
The wise woman was saying the evil spirit is a book of hatch.
Does the creature hunting you rattle chains, slither around, and have a mouth full of giant fangs?
A book of hatch.
Where did this elder live?
I'll show you. Let's allow Vasily's soul to rest for today. Amen.
All right, before we get to this next part of the mission, we'll go ahead and stop here. If you guys did like this content, please don't forget to hit that like button, share the video, subscribe. If you'd like to see me play more of this game on the channel or even stream it, leave me a message down below. I do appreciate you guys and the new members that we have received recently, and for everyone that's checked out the videos. With that being said, I'll catch you guys on the next one.